First gear right now. Second. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. Today we're on the 2021 Heritage 114 in vintage black. So I'm gonna be taking this thing out for a ride and review today. It'll be my first time ever on a Heritage. I've never been on one before. So the Heritage is going to be a little bit more like the Road Glide and the Street Glide. It does come with the cruise control and it has a front windscreen as well. Once again, I think I'm going to go ahead and put the cinematic footage at the end. I liked doing that last time. It was a little bit different and it allowed me to jump into the ride and review a little bit quicker. Make sure if you guys like this video, at the end of the video, that you subscribe to the channel and you like the video. So we're going to go ahead and jump into the ride and review, hop on the freeway and hit these back roads. Not that heavy as some of the other bikes, in my opinion. It feels very comfortable hopping on it for the very first time. When I was on the Softail Standard, the bars were up higher and my seat seemed even lower, but these bars aren't as high as that Softail Standard. So of course, let's go over the controls. So it does have cruise. Then we have cycle through your menu button right here. 31 miles on the bike, brand new bike. Left blinker, right blinker, horn, cycle through your menu, high beams, hazards, start your bike, stop your bike, throttle, brake, gas. Everything else is pretty standard. This is your display. A bit small. You don't have a huge front windscreen display, so no radio on this bike. We're gonna go ahead and hop onto this one. I feel pretty good already. Once again, let me go ahead and start with the standard introduction in the beginning that I do not ride a Harley motorcycle. I ride a sport bike. So every time I get on a Harley motorcycle, generally it doesn't feel right. Doesn't feel at home for me. But as I've already mentioned, man, being on this bike for 2 or 3 minutes, I feel excellent. It fits me perfectly. I'm about 6'1", 190, 200 pounds, and I don't have that long of a wingspan. Actually, my arms are kind of short. My upper body's a bit shorter than my lower body. So someone that's around this size, I think this would be a very good choice. You know, someone that's even shorter, someone that's even, you know, 5'7", 5'8", 5'9". I mean, you can see right here how much bend I have in my knee at 6 foot. So a shorter rider would have no problem hopping on this thing and touring this bike. This bike is awesome. And you know, got my gear indicator right here. That's what's up. I mean, this thing's got to be in my top 2, top 3 for comfortability right off the jump. Like, even the clutch, where the clutch engages and disengages, it's on point. The throttle's on point. The feel, the riding position is on point. We're about to make a loop and hop on the freeway, so I'll be able to get some freeway riding in just a second and tell you how that wind resistance feels on the highway. Today I actually got Travis riding behind me. He's on his Softail as well. So this 2021 Heritage comes with a 114. It's the standard Milwaukee 8 that comes in the majority of your Harley Davidson motorcycles. All right, let's rip under this bridge and hear some exhaust. First gear right now. Second. For highway bikes and touring bikes, I like this bike. You know, I didn't realize that I wasn't even listening to music on the way to work until about 3 months ago. I don't know when that happened. Somewhere along the line recently on my commute to work, I completely stopped listening to music. So honestly, radio isn't a make or break for me. I mean, you can always just throw in some headphones to your phone if you truly are dying to listen to music that bad. But let's go ahead and set the cruise. So I'm gonna push in the cruise button. That turns that yellow. Go ahead and press it down. Turns in green. Now the cruise is set. And we're riding, baby. So when your handlebars are rested up higher, that allows you to just plop your mirrors right on top. and it makes for really good positioning. You know, I can look directly in this line and see everything back from me, and also look in this line and see everything back. Also, I can see the people next to me. There's nothing extra amazing special to this bike. It just does everything extremely well. Getting used to these blinkers, actually. I'm just getting used to the riding Harleys in general. I like them, man. When I first got on the very first Harley, it was the well, it was actually the Harley Livewire, so that was an electric bike. I would say that was a one-off. I don't think that was an accurate representation of a Harley-Davidson motorcycle. So the true first Harley-Davidson motorcycle that I ever rode was the 2021 Harley Fat Boy. Or sorry, it was the 2020 Harley Fat Boy. I did that ride and review about a year ago now, surprisingly. I was hoping they'd have one of those today. However, they didn't. So what we're doing is the Heritage instead. But yeah, the reason I was mentioning that is because when I first started getting on these bikes and doing ride reviews, man, I didn't have any idea what I was doing. I took a leap of faith. I had an opportunity and I wanted to try something different. You know, I wanted to learn through experience, through you guys' feedback, and just through riding the bikes, you know, and really learn the different styles of motorcycles and how they feel, how they ride. So I mean, it's truly been amazing to be able to come out and test ride so many different motorcycles and the different types of Harley Davidson motorcycles. So always very thankful to you, Travis. Thanks, man. There's a little bump up here that gives me a good suspension test. So it's right in front of this truck, actually. Didn't even really feel it. This and the Softail Standard had really good suspension. Sportster 48 a bit more stiff. I mentioned that in the previous ride and review. But all right, we're turning on the Highway 5, so we're gonna hit some back roads, and this is usually where someone would love to pull out in front of us and go 15 miles an hour through all these corners. So we're just gonna pray that that doesn't happen, so I can come out of some of these corners pretty hot and show you guys how this thing's gonna perform. For these ride and reviews, by the way, it's not a ton of specifications and dimensions and things you can find online on the bike. I'm getting on the bike and I'm going to show you how the bike's going to ride. You know, I'm going to show you how it's going to turn, how it's going to hit bumps, how it's going to come out of corners in second, third, fourth gear. So you're going to get an actual visual representation of how the motorcycle is going to ride. Hence the term ride and review, not Google and review, you know. So we got a couple good ones coming up in just a little bit. I'm going to gear down to about third gear to come out of this corner, and I'm going to step on it pretty good. Come down to third for this one. Full turn. Woo! Yeah. God, I freaking hate when there's cars in front of me on this road. This really kills the ride portion of it, man. Like, I want to show you guys how this bike is going to get down. It's a beautiful day out today, guys. It's about 85 degrees in Arkansas today. It's only around 2 o'clock. I don't know if it's just this bike or if it's me getting used to the Harleys, but this bike is butter, bro. I'm telling you. This thing is probably the most easy motorcycle that I've been on so far to ride. Seriously. I mean, I will talk to Travis after this and see if that's a common consensus, but it just really seems like this thing is so easy to ride. Another thing that's cool is the bags. So surprisingly, I don't notice that at all. I'm pretty sure these are optional leather bags that you can take on, take off. I don't feel any additional weight. I mean, obviously there's nothing inside of those bags, but it doesn't throw me off in the corners. It doesn't make me feel any differently on the bike. I mean, what do you guys think? What do you guys think of this bike? What do you think of my ride reviews? I mean, I would love the feedback. I would love to get more feedback, honestly, because the more feedback I get, I mean, the better my channel will get, because I know what you guys are looking for and where I'm missing at. So drop a comment, man. Drop a comment, leave a like. Let me know how you guys are liking the video, what you think of the video. Just kind of tell me what you guys are looking for. But so we're going back over the bridge. We're gonna go ahead and hop back on the freeway now, and we'll be right at Rock City. So that'll essentially conclude the ride and review. As I mentioned before, I'll go ahead and throw the cinematic clip at the end in just a moment. So I hope you guys enjoyed the majority of this ride and review as far as the talking portion goes, to get an actual representation of how the bike will perform on the road. So I appreciate you guys tuning in. I really do. Thank you for the support and the continued support. We're on the road to 1,000 subscribers and we're making good progress. About 720 right now. So with your subscription, I'm sure it will help. No, I'm just kidding. But seriously, go subscribe, man. Hook it up. I need all the subs I can get. I need all the love I can get. All right, y'all, we made it. It's definitely burning oil off the outside of the engine. You can smell it, but it's because it's so new. It's only 33 miles, as I mentioned previously, but there it is. That's the ride and review for the 2021 Heritage 114. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Once again, like the video, subscribe to the channel. Appreciate you guys tuning in. See you guys in the next one.